Hello everyone, Tina Shogdingra here. Welcome to MRM interview series. And those who don't know what MRM is Morning Ritual Miracle, and this is initiated by Mr. Amol Karale. And today I'm here with Mr. Rakesh Kataria. He's from Varanasi. He's the assistant general manager in bank, but he was going through few personal challenges in his life. He was overthinker. He used to think about past and future or people, what people will say about him. He used to do multitasking, and he used to procrastinate a lot. And but he started doing ritual in his life, and now he's better person. So let's hear from Rakesh ji himself. Welcome Rakesh ji in this interview.
Thank you, Tina, for giving me this opportunity to share my experience in MRM.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So, Rakesh ji, for how long you are doing morning rituals?
I am associated with the MRM since May 2021, and since it's a 9-month journey, so I am just experiencing that every day is a new day to my life, and every day I am just introspecting what new things I am learning, and thereby taking the little baby steps on daily basis. I
Mm.
am facing the challenges of my life with more grit and determination.
Mm.
And it is appearing to me that these things which I was thinking it is very difficult, now they are looking very easy and comfortable. And this is because of I joined MRM, and I am very lucky that I am the part of this great family. Thank
Mm.
you.
Yeah. So, Rakesh ji, what like I already told in my introduction part, you were going through overthinking. So, can you tell the your audience like what was the that problem and how you solved through MRM?
Actually, it happens that because human brain, human mind is so complex.
Mm.
Because if we compare ourselves with other animals, they live in the present. But we, as a human being, we always lament about the past and worried about the future. So this is the human capacity which is given to us, though this is for the betterment, but we are becoming prey to our mind, and we most of the time we always think about bad things which had happened during the past, and we are much worried about future what will happen to us. So this program MRM, it is making us to live in the present. It is giving us this thing that present, if we will be doing good things in the present, the future will be very bright, and we'll be satisfied. The very purpose of our life will be able to see that during the whole of our life we were able to live a meaningful and a very rich life. So this I was let me tell you about this thing that I was very studious person during my childhood,
Mm-hmm.
and I was feeling very bad when I was standing second or third. So I was always thinking that why I could not stand first, why that person had scored more than me. So this was the only thing. It was during the childhood, everybody was just seeing that they will always praise first, second, third. I was meritorious student during my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
But as the time passes, when we joined this that when we face the true challenges of the life after getting the job, or when we had the family, then we thought that all this education, it has no meaning until unless we are maturing ourselves in such a way that whatever the situation is, we are facing it with the full confidence and full this kind of with full determination. So life is not about getting the high scores in examination. Life is all about that whatever we are doing, we should do it with full enthusiasm and full, attention, full confidence. So this is all life. Because let me tell you that this MRM, what I could learn from this MRM, that I was a late riser. I mean, awakening at 6:30 or 7 o'clock. So we were just busy in doing the thing. Many a times we were getting late. So after joining this MRM, now I am waking up. My alarm is at 4:40. Now the biological this clock has set already. Now I am waking up at my own most of the time. But yes, during this October November period was last year. It was a very difficult time for me. I was a little bit detached from MRM. So now again this year, at the by the end of this December 21, I again joined, and now I am rebounding and rebounding, and now I am again started enjoying this life, and I am achieving more and more because MRM, as Amol sir is telling us on daily basis, that we have different spokes of life. We have 7 spokes of life. It can be more or it can be less. But the main thing, when we are achieving, when we are happy, when our family life, when our parenting, whatever our this financial and whatever on daily basis, whether we are learning something, the relationship with our colleagues, relationship with our seniors, if all the matters, if we are doing well, then we should be able to live the life in a whole perspective, and we will see that whatever the achievement we are making, it is making some meaning to us. So life is all about whole perspective. It is not we have gained much wealth and we are lacking in relationship, maybe with our spouse, maybe with our family, maybe with our parents. And this is the, I think, a very beautiful thing, that in the morning, in the morning rituals, this sense of gratitude we are taught. I think this was lacking in me. And as you have already mentioned, this procrastination, I think this is the biggest disease on this earth. Every time we are procrastinating, let me do it to tomorrow, and we all know, despite the fact we all know that tomorrow never comes. So this was a procrastination, always thinking that yes, always thinking about myself, how can I be better from others. This was the competition we have, we most of us are dealing in daily. We are busy with the kind of resentment, the kind of jealousy, the kind of this kind of negative emotions we have about others. So we are spoiling, or we are just wasting our time on those silly things. So this MRM is giving a sense, yes, there is a more meaning to our life, and we have to rise above all these things, and we should try to do well. First of all, we have to make our life better, and at the end, so that we can think, yes, there is a meaning to my life, and I am able to give something to the society, to the community, to the this my nation, to the world, and to this universe. So this is MRM is telling us all about. This is very beautiful program.
Mm. Okay, wonderful, Rakeshi. And I want to know how you connected with Amu sir, and what was the one thing which you liked about Amu sir, and you have, proceeded with this course, MRM.
Actually, I was just scrolling in YouTube, and then I saw his video, and then I found that this person appears to be very genuine. Whatever he is talking, and the kind of background this person was having, he was, I mean. The people like me, they were able to connect with him, because the way he was struggling, the way he was just living the life, and how we are wasting our time, all such things. I also just introspect ki, yes, the same kind of life we are also having. And I thought that I should join his program, and ultimately, this was the, I think, 19th of May I joined, and this was the luckiest day of my life, because after that there is a lot of change in me, and the people in my office as well as in my family, they also appreciate me that I have brought in I mean the change which can be observed. So this is the way I joined with him.
Wow. So great. So Rakeshji, what are your top three rituals which you feel more connected with?
As I told you, this gratitude, I think this is one of the foremost attitude we should have, because we always blame. We are always busy in blame game that we don't have this. Why other people, other our neighbors, our relatives, why they are having so much and we are not having anything. So this is the thing, and we always busy in blame game. We always if we have something, we don't pay any gratitude, and if we don't have much, then also we are playing the game. I mean, we blame others, and to hide our incompetence, we always go for the one excuse or the other. So this because people are most of the time, when we are speaking to the people, when I am speaking to my colleagues, because I am heading one of the department in my office, and whenever I am speaking to my people, I daily observe that people are making busy in making in one excuse. I was also doing the same thing, but thanks to Amol sir, thanks to the MRM family, that has brought a significant changes in my life, and this is the reason, because I was very shy in speaking before the people, and it is because of MRM that I am now facing you, because uh, I have now decided that whatever will be the difficulty, I will make myself vulnerable before others. I will expose myself, whatever I am, I should be, and by this way, I'm developing, or increasing my effectiveness as well as my efficiency in my work as well as in my relationship.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Rakeshji, quickly, like top three rituals. One is gratitude, and
This
second.
is gratitude, one is self-love, then
Okay.
obviously this practice and consistency.
Okay.
Because this is consistency and practice, this is the, I think, mother, if you want to, mother of learning, if you want to learn something, because every one of us, we want to learn new things, but we live in between because of the things that this is, ये मेरे से नहीं होगा, because this is not for me. But let me tell you that it is because of the practice, it is because of the consistency, because it is said that after death, this is, I mean, public speaking is considered as the second fear after death. So if we are able to overcome this fear, it means, I mean, there is only one fear which we have to overcome. And I think by this the experience we are gaining in MRM, I think we will be able to overcome death also one day. I think we are on that path. We are trying to overcome other difficulties, and we will surely, that when we'll be on my purpose, I mean the main aim of my life is, when I'll be on my deathbed, I should not have any regret that I could not do that or this thing. I could not have better relationship with my children. I could not have better relationship with my spouse, my parents, my sister, my brothers. So I want to have all such a relationship in a very, I mean, smooth and very beautiful way, so that these things I can get encouragement from all such relationship.
Wow.
And this consistency, then of course, as I told you, that multitasking, because I wanted to achieve more. I was always thinking that success is to defeat others. But now, after joining MRM, I could understand that success is not about defeating others. The
Mhm.
success is just to share whatever we have learned, just to have this kind of brotherhood or sisterhood we should have, and just think, just because I think about MRM, I also wanted to tell many things that. our Amol sir, he many times he is inviting the guest speaker, and it has been very useful for us. This is also the good thing during this MRM for the I think 1 month or so earlier. This the our family members in MRM, they are also invited to share their experience. So this is the good thing I think the Amol sir is implementing to see that whether we are improving or not, because there is a need for accountability partner every now and then, because without accountability partner I think we may not be progressing with that speed, because life is very short. Whatever we should learn with full dedication and with full enthusiasm and zeal. So this MRM, when we are, once I also had spoken during the MRM. Uh, so it was a nice experience for me at that time, and I thought, ki, yes, this will also will be giving some experience, sharing our experience. At that time, I was very much open while speaking about my difficulty, because one this disciplinary action has been taken initiated against many of our colleagues, so I was also one of them. So now this process has been completed by the bank, and now we are just hoping that everything will be okay.
Yes, yes. So all the very best. Everything will be okay. You are in right path, Rakeshi. You have changed a lot, and yeah. So if you will recommend MRM to your family member or your friend, and so what you will say to them, and why you will recommend to others, why they should join, or why everyone should start doing rituals in their life.
My actually, I have always already started this thing, and I am telling my colleagues in office, and also my family member. They are already aware, and since first, if we will be changing, then obviously they will also become part of this MRM, because first what happens, as Amol sir was also telling many times, that first people will doubt on you, अरे आपने ये क्या कर दिया. Even family member, they also say कि ये क्या आप टाइम खराब कर रहे हो, सुबह सुबह इतनी जल्दी उठ के हमको भी डिस्टर्ब करते हो. There are many things, but when they will see that yes, this people is changing for the, I mean, positivity is there, he is changing for the good, his habits are now improving, they will encourage and support you. I mean, the family member, they, like colleagues also, they will also see that this person is changing little bit. And those who are meeting after 1 year, or maybe I mean after that, so they see a big change. People will certainly join. I am recommending that this is the program where we can know the ultimate purpose of our life, where we can improve ourselves. And if we will be, as I already mentioned, that this is the program which will throw a light on us, that how not to die with any regret. So obviously this is a good program, and I am recommending wherever I am getting the chance.
Mhm. And Rakesh ji, what in last, if you want to give any message to your viewer who is watching your interview right now, if you want to say something to them, because most of the people are not doing any rituals in their life, and they even don't know what is morning ritual. So if you want to give any one line message or anything to them, so you can.
Here I will say, as Amol sir has been telling, this is the, I mean, very beautiful message. I always try to write many times in a daytime whenever I'm getting the time. That it's perfectly perfect that we are imperfect.
Mhm.
So we need not try to become perfect, because this is the habit where we are spoiling ourselves, because we can't become perfect. Only God and universe is perfect. It's working very smoothly. The God is working smoothly. And another thing, if God has given you some problem or some difficulty, it means that God wants you to make he wants you to make more, I mean, strong. That I think we should remember. So this is, I mean, two things: that we are not perfect and we should not try to be perfect. And whenever difficulties are there, we should think that God wants us to make stronger. So this is the message I wanted to give.
Beautiful, beautiful, Rakeshji. I can see you are, going in right direction. And today also you overcome your fear by giving this interview. Now many people will watch this interview, and you inspired a lot of people with this interview. You shared your journey, and that is a wonderful thing. And so all the very best for your future. And thank you for inspiring and motivating others by your story. And have a nice day, Rakeshji.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Most important person in your life is you. Please pray for yourself, because you're one of the most important person in this entire world, entire planet. Pray for yourself, pray to God, pray to universe to give you a lot of strength, to give a lot of happiness, to give a lot of feelings with emotions. No one can stop you. When you start designing your own content, when you start any of your business, people should get connected. Each and every model when you design in your program, as a trainer, as a coach, or when you start any business, first question is, why I want to add this.
सामर्थ्य आहे हातात जर, स्वप्ने डोळ्यात घेऊन चल, परिस्थितीशी भिडवून छाती, दोन हात करत चल. विजय तुझाच असेल, विजय तुझाच असेल, मागे वळून बघू नकोस. आयुष्य खूप सुंदर आहे, तू कधी खचू नकोस.
सर की वजह से आई वॉज सो कंसिस्टेंट इन माई वर्क. इट वॉज गोइंग लाइक दिस, धीरे 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 चल रहा था, लेकिन सर के साथ कनेक्ट होने की वजह से स्टेप बाय स्टेप एकदम से वो बूम हुआ.
रॉकेट आगे कब जाता है तो पीछे आग लगी होती है, वो आग जरूरी होती है. परफेक्शन इज अ मिथ, प्रोग्रेस इज सक्सेस. आई बीन राइटिंग पोएम्स फॉर 15 years, publish अभी भी. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ MRM.
You have started spending some great time with your family, your relationship has improved, your health and fitness has gone to the next level, mentally you have become very strong, emotionally you have become very strong, you have developed a lot of good skills which can help you to make money, which can help you to impact people's lives.